Hey guys, how's it going? Ben here, doing another WWE 13 gameplay. I'd like to say Happy New Year. It's awesome to kick off 2013, and I thought I'd do it by reviewing the top 5 underrated matches of 2012. And for me, John Cena and The Rock was a really good match. Now, some people give it the credit it deserves, other people not so much. A lot of people say, oh, once in a lifetime, that was not that great of a match, but you watch it again, I think it was a pretty entertaining match. I just got the DVD for WrestleMania 28, and I've watched it a few times on my laptop. But it was a good match, and I think it lived up to the once in a lifetime, setup that they had. Yeah, there was other matches in the year that were better that didn't even get as much credit as this one, and this is why this one will be number 5 on my list. And there's a lot of matches this year that I think were great, and a lot of people just don't seem to care about. But the first one is this match. So the build-up was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't like some build-up to WrestleMania matches are awful. Like look at Kane and Randy Orton. I mean, did anyone really care about that match? No. And yet it wasn't that great of a match in the first place. But this match had good build-up, a year-long build-up actually, and there's a lot to it, and I was just so pumped for this match, and I think it delivered. I really think it did deliver. I don't know why I really have it on pause here, but that's cool. The Rock ended up winning. Now, looking at it now, I think that was the correct way of booking at it. At the time, I'm like, John Cena's been in the WWE for 10 years, and that's all he does is wrestle, and The Rock goes and makes movies, comes back and beats him. Now, it was in his hometown of Miami, Florida, so they had to keep that in mind, and a lot of people wanted to see The Rock win, so I think they did the right choice. Although, if it had been up to me, Cena would have won, but at the same time, I see where they're coming from. And the reason why I think it was booked properly is because The Rock won this year, but as we all know, he's going against CM Punk for the WWE Championship at the Rumble, and there's about 90% chance he's going to win it. And then, probably he's wrestling in the Chamber. It's confirmed. He'll definitely retain there, and then WrestleMania, he'll probably go against Cena again, who hopefully will win the Rumble. Better not be Sheamus 2 years in a row. And then Cena will get his revenge win at WrestleMania for the title, and it'll be even bigger than WrestleMania 28. So that is why I think having The Rock win was acceptable. The match itself, the one thing that for me probably brought it down a little bit more was that there's too many rest holds. Like he had him in like the bear hug for about a minute, and he had him in the STF for like 2 minutes, where he's like lifting up his hand and kept it up to the last second. And I don't know if it was The Rock's cardio or they just needed more time to come up with interesting sequences. The Cena hitting the attitude adjustment, him kicking out of 2 of them, and then him going for the people's elbow, getting counted on the rock bottom. That was cool. I'm not gonna lie, that was a good finish. And to me, one of the most important aspects to a match is the finish of a match. Brock Lesnar Triple H at SummerSlam, not the greatest match, but the finish was awesome, and that's what helped it make the match better. So overall, I think that was a good match. A lot of people bashed that match too, but it was a good match. And everyone says, Undertaker and, Triple H is the match of the year. I disagree. Yeah, you had the, look at all those chair shots and end of an era. They barely used the cell, for one. And the ending was like, oh, look at that. I blocked your attack with a sledgehammer. And then Triple H just kind of like lazily walks in Undertaker right in the tombstone. 1, 2, 3. Like, for me, that match, it was a good match. I thought it was great, but it's not match of the year. For me, match of the year, for sure, would be Punk and Jericho at WrestleMania 28. That was, to me, the match of the year. And then CM Punk John Cena was also, a Night of Champs was really good. But, back on to Rock and Cena, the match itself was very underrated. And, it's hard to keep saying this, but it was so underrated. Like, everyone's like, oh, that was a terrible match, once in a lifetime. Yeah, right. I would rather not ever see that. How can you say that? It has a lot of emotion to it, and The Rock's first one-on-one match in the main event of WrestleMania. Some people are just out there, either they don't like Dwayne, they don't like John, they're trying to bash the match. That's my opinion. This match ranks 5th on underrated matches of 2012. This is just 2012. I'll have another one coming up soon. Happy New Year, everyone. 2013 will be a better year, in my opinion. My 2012 was not that great, but 2013 should be better. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and most of all, subscribe if you have not to. NHL 13 I have a PlayStation 3, so I got Assassin's Creed, Red Dead Redemption, and WWE 13 for that. Make sure to add me on there. Peace out.